Hello critters, and welcome back to the Crafty Critter. It is time to do some DIY. And yes, in front of me is a reform of the candy cane. But guess what? This is going to be a fall DIY. Yes, using a candy cane. Don't mind me, I'm a little nuts. Okay, so what you're going to need is 2 candy cane forms. These came from the Dollar Tree. In fact, most of my supplies today did come from the Dollar Tree. You're going to want a green colored mesh, a orange colored mesh, a red colored mesh, and a brown colored mesh. Now, I have 3 rolls of each of these. They are 6 inches long, and there is about 10 inches or 10 feet, or I think, oh wait, no, there's 5 yards, I'm sorry, on the roll. So that's what you have there. You're also going to want some pipe cleaners, scissors, wire cutters, a ruler, and then some decorative stuff. This is from my stash, so this is not Dollar Tree items. This definitely came from the Dollar Tree. This came from the Dollar Tree. These came from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 sets of these. They came in a set of 2. So there's those 2 bows, and then there's these 2 bows. Yes, I don't mind that they're different. It's great that they're different. Now, we're not done yet. We're going to illuminate this. I got 2 strands of LED string light strands. So they are in the color orange. Great. Not done yet. I have burlap leaves in the color of green, light brown, orange, and it's kind of like a burgundy. So this is very burgundy, so kind of on the redder side. All right. We're not done yet. I have leaves. These are these are maple leaves. I have them in like an orange color, a yellow, and I've got 2 of each of these colors, and a red. Here's the red. All right, and so I got 2 of each of those colors. And then I also have, and all those came from the Dollar Tree as well. And then I have this here as well, which I'm going to break apart and just kind of plant them along in there. If I feel that I do not have enough, I will go and get some more. This came, I believe, from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, so one of those 2 stores. So, but I'm sure I can easily find something similar to this if I were to go looking. So, to get started, we are going to start with our Wreath form first. We're going to detag these. And we are going to make them opposite. So I got the curve going this way. We want the curve going the other way. Now a lot of this will be slightly off camera. There is nothing I can do about that. Now it's up to you as to how long you want this. You can do all the way in and make it very short. This is going to be for my kitchen island, so it can go like, and my kitchen island is pretty long, or you could just start pulling it out and making it as long as you want. I'm going to go about here. I didn't want it to cover completely all the island, but I wanted it to be fairly long. So you're going to take your pipe cleaner, and I'm going to cut one in half. And the first thing we're going to do is just tie up and secure the ends together. so that we have one piece to work with. And you're just going to wrap it around until you get it secure enough. I'm going to do one on this end and one on the other, and if it is not secure enough, we'll do one in the middle here. But we definitely don't want this coming apart, so secure it as best as you think it needs to be secured. Just keep wrapping. And you know, that's actually pretty secure, so it's not going to need anything more than that. So the next thing we're going to do is get the mesh out. Sorry for the crinkly wrapper scenario here. So, as I said, I have 3 rolls of each of these colors. Now, I do not know at this point if we would be needing all of those rolls or not, but I do have them in case we need to. Right now, I'm just taking the wrappers off of these rolls. Okay. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to measure out each of your mesh, and we want it to curl back up onto itself. So if I were to back it like that, so that's about it's about 12 inches. So that's what I'm going to go with, is because I want it fairly, when I roll it up, I want it to be fairly full. And that's why I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to actually need, but I do want it to be full. So I'm going to go with, yeah, it's about 12 inches. So it's 6 inches wide, and we're going to make it 12 inches long. So I'm going to measure out all of this material on these 4 rolls, and then we'll see how far we get with that. So I will be right back as soon as I have all this material cut. Hey critters! So I just wanted to see, so you can see this. So this is the 4 rolls cut up. So I'm going to move my camera over here and gather up some of these off the floor, and I will be right back with you. I just thought this is kind of cool and amazing because it's like really colorful on my floor here to see all that. So I will be right back. Okay, critters, so we have the rolls here, and what you're going to do is just roll them up. And we want to make sure that any of the frayed edges like this get, you know, tucked in so that we see everything is nice and pretty. So we want, and you want some fairly tight ones too. I mean, we want it, don't make it too loose. So something like this, where it's going to show a lot of color. And you want to kind of pinch that in between your fingers and do that to each one of each of the colors. You could kind of see they're already kind of pre-rolling up for you. So all you got to do is, you know, tuck in your bad spots and just continue to roll and make sure you get everything tucked in. And then there we go, there's another one. Tuck in those frayed edges. And it really gets a little difficult because, you know, you're trying to hold on to what you've already done. Now what you could do is you could take a, see like this here, we want that tucked in. And we want that tucked in a little better too. So, I mean, it'll stick to itself. So all you gotta do is kind of push it in. What color are we missing? The green. Now what you could do, I was about to say, is you could grab a, if you happen to have a clothespin, that would be very handy for this. Because then that would free your hand up to roll. But if you are a little bit more skilled with the mesh, doesn't become that much of a problem. So now we've got these little bundles like this, and yes, they're gonna look like kind of frayed out and everything. Now, a lot of wreath making, you would go in the middle and pop it, and it would pop up like this, which is great. And but I have some very big burlap leaves, so we are going to actually tie this on where this actually is coming out a lot more than what it normally does. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start in the middle here, and I'm just going to work this way, and then I'll come back and work this way. So we're going to take a pipe cleaner. Now I've cut these pipe cleaners in half already. And we are going to come around here, and you want this fairly tight. And you're just going to come in here, and you're going to have to, hold on a second. Let's do it this way. Give it one good twist, and then you're going to come in, kind of tuck the loose pieces in between, and then take your pipe cleaner and come in and twist it right in the middle. So you're using the two middle grids here and not the outside ones. And it looks a little wonky right now. It's going to look like not great. But once we fill this in and it gets packed in more, you are going to see this kind of fray out. And then once we get the other pieces in, it's going to look a lot different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a section, and then I'm going to come back and show you what that looks like, and so you could see how it's filling in. And yes, it will probably look wonky even until I get really a lot more even filled in. So I'll be right back. Okay, hi. So this is the middle. Oh, I gotta trim that off. Hold on. So this is the middle already. I've got a few more bundles on those first few rows left. I did kind of overpack here, and then I also made an adjustment that it was actually much better to use the full pipe cleaner to tie the bundles on. These bundles are so much more thicker than what I normally put on a wreath. Normally I'd only take like 2 of these together and then tie them to the wreath, switch colors, and kind of go that way. I've never done like 4 bundles at once trying to tie on at the same time. So I wound up realizing that I needed a full pipe cleaner in order to get a little done. Now, I do have some issues with it bulging out in the back, but I figure that that's going to be something that I can work on later. Now, there is some excess, but I can always go back afterwards and trim these off. And I've also noticed too that as I'm doing this, these kind of fall wherever, but it's easy enough to kind of twist these and change the color. So this is coming out really nice. I'm still, like I say, into the first 4 rolls that I cut. So I've got 3 more bundles left. So, and then what I have been doing is it looks like to one section, 3 bundles kind of works really well. So we come in here, tie this one off, and then grab another one. And it's so much easier now with the full pipe cleaner to kind of come in and do this. And I'm usually crushing stuff against each other and coming in here and pulling this through and getting this tight in here. And I've noticed too, it really doesn't matter which way I put it on. They will fall. You can adjust. So I'll adjust all the colors afterwards. But 3 bundles in each section is working out really well. So these are my last 3 bundles with those first 4 rows I cut. So I am going to cut some more, and I'll be able to, you know, continue this. So, ooh, it is a little bit hard sometimes to get them to cooperate. There we go. And I just got it stuck on my lamp. There we go. There we go. And as you can see, it's not really laying flat, but once I get it all done, it'll be even up enough, and then we'll be able to adjust all of this different colors and figure out where everything kind of needs to go. So I'll be back when I'm gonna finish up this side over here, and then I'm gonna come back and I'll let you see it, and then we'll go for the other side. I'm thinking I'm definitely going to need to cut, I'm thinking the 4 more rows, 1 of each color here, and then we're gonna have to do the same for the other side. So I'm gonna be cutting up quite a bit here, so I will be back. Okay, so I had to put this on the floor so you could see how this was coming along. So this is the one end of it finished, and then I just have to go now and cut the last of the rows in my bucket here. Well, my video kind of decided to cut out on me. Okay, so I gotta cut the last 4 rows, and then I'm gonna finish up this side. And as you can see, it's turning out really full. I'm really loving this, and we don't even have the rest of the stuff on it yet. So I will be back when I get the other side done. Okay, so I'm back, critters, and I have the 12 rows now, or 12 rolls of deco mesh. So that's 3 rolls of each of the 4 colors, all piled in there on the Wreath form now. It looks nothing like a candy cane at this point, which was my goal. So that pile of yellow leaves over there, that's what we are going to add in next. Don't mind my little mess over there in the corner. Just kind of happens when I craft, that I just kind of toss everything to the floor and clean up later. So, or sometimes I pull over the garbage can. It depends. But give me 1 second here. I'm going to lift this, pause the camera here. I'm going to get this up on the table, and we're going to start adding in our items. Okay, critters. So we have these here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clip one off here, and I'm going to see, I don't know if I could just stick them in, or if I'm just going to have to, yeah, there's nothing for them really to attach to unless I go through, well, that might work. Hold on. I might have to get a glue gun in order to secure these in. But, all right, let me do this. I'm going to clip all these off. And I know it's really hard to kind of see because this is so big. I can't get my camera any higher. The only way to do this would be for me to put this on the ground and work kind of above it from the chair and kind of work down upon it. So you know what, I think I might have to do that for you guys. So give me a second here. Let me adjust again. I'm gonna have to do it that way. Okay, so adjustments made. As you can see, I've stuck a few in already. So let's see here if we can get a couple more placed. I'm just randomly spreading them around. I think I will go back after I decide if this is where I want them or not, and on the bottom probably add a little bit of a glue. So I'll probably have to get my glue gun out and add some glue in here to get it to all stay. But I don't want to necessarily do that until I see if I'm happy with this or not. Okay, I got 2 more. Let's do one right here. Let's do the shorter one there. That one's got a shorter stem. Let's put that one there. And this one here, I'm going to need to cut that a little shorter. Okay, now we have, I do have this one that we could put in, or into this one. This one's got like an orange, and this one's got a red. But before I do that, I have all these burlap leaves, and I definitely think I want to get in, first of all, the brown ones here, and kind of see how they look. Because I'm not sure if we're going to like these actually in here or not. Oh, no, actually I will. That actually is really cool. Alright, I'm going to just position a few here and there. I think, how many were in here? 5? Alright. I want to put some low and some high, like that. And then we'll put this one high. Alright. And I will have to go back in and do the glue on all of this. And I think I want to put this dark green in. I'm not sure. I have orange and red ones too, but I think once I get these ones in, I think that's going to be like kind of topping off at what we can physically put in here. Like these ones I'll be able to push in further and twist tie on. The other leaves though, I will have to actually kind of glue those in place. Let's see, let's do one here. And then one in here. That's looking so nice. I'm not sure if I can hold this up anymore. Well, let's see what'll happen. It'll be an awful lot, but it would be an awful lot to add all these in, but let's see what we can do. Ooh, it's such a pretty color though. One in there. Yeah, maybe one down in here. And maybe one in here somewhere. And maybe one down on the other side here. Something like that. All right, I think that's the max. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll take out one of each color and put in the orange. Let's see, maybe we might have to do that. So I'd like to put in the orange too. Let's see here. let's take out this red and put in this orange here. You know, actually, I'm not even liking the orange at all. The orange is too close to the color of the actual deco mesh, as opposed to like the other ones are kind of like, you know, like this green is not the same as this green, so the contrast really works for me. Let's see if I added some more of these in. Just trying to see, you know, I think I'm okay. I definitely want to add some of these in. So, I'm not sure, maybe I should have kept it. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to add this in. Maybe I like it with just all the leaves. I think I might like it with just the leaves. I'm not even sure I want the bows in there. I know, I think I want... Just trying to see what it looks like on the camera wise. I think that's good. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go off camera. I am going to push in a lot of these leaves, get them tied in, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm also gonna probably glue in the yellow leaves, which might change the look of it a little bit, where we might add more in. So let me do that, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna add in the lights as well. So I will be right back. Okay, critters, so here's where we're at. Spouse came in, he said it's missing something. He said pumpkins. So I've only got a few, so we're gonna clip off these. I'm gonna have to glue those in place. I'll do that off camera here. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. And I found three mini ones. So, no. No boots. Alright. So we'll stick one mini there, and maybe one there in that bare spot, and I don't know where else to put one. Maybe that's all I'll do, is just the 4. Alright, because I only got a few. And here's the corns. Maybe that yellow one there. The red there. Red there. And we'll stick the last one maybe right in there. Alright. That looks really nice, actually. this is the lights that I wound up picking up. They're not very bright, and I'm not sure now about putting them on, so this one I've untangled already, so let's just go ahead and see. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, I honestly think it takes away from it. I mean, you can't even see them. Hold on, let me grab the light real quick. Maybe it makes a difference at night, I don't know. Well, let me get my other light. I got two lights in here. Like, yeah, you can't even... I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think I might put them in. Change my mind. I think it just takes away from it. Hey, what do you all think? If you think I should put the lights on, let me know. I can do that. All right, we're done here. I'm going to glue those pieces down so they don't come up. Just the pumpkins and the corn pieces, and that's it. This piece is completely done. I was able to take these leaves and just push them into the existing pipe cleaners, and that actually held them in place. I did have to put a pipe cleaner on the back of these bows in order to get them to go into the wreath. And I wound up putting the orange burlap leaves in the end anyway, just because once I pushed everything in, I kind of needed a few more. So, but I'm very, very happy with this. It is an amazing piece. It is very, very beautiful. So, I will hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for future videos, and I will see you in the next video. And wave to Bootsy. Bootsy! There he is. There's Mr. Cutesy Boots. Alright, bye Boots. Bye critters.